Hello.
Did you see it?
I will have you know that I have most certainly have showered, Chase. I have most certainly showered. Don't you dare say such silly things. Also, hi there, Flu. Better get over to the starting soon screen before it, disappears. And am I still... Oh, wait, no, my arms aren't plugged in. I am 3D again! Isn't this great? I'm 3D... No, not the cactar! Not the cactar! Yeah, for some reason, it still wants to do it more than once. Still need to figure out why that is. Probably need to do like a little more of an advanced health system, so I'd have it going into timers and what have you, because the way my health system currently looks is... Let me see if I can like get it into like one print screen. Cookie! Who wanted the cookie? Flew the Kenku. Flew the Kenku Bard. Here's your cookie. Hopefully you enjoy it. How are things? Hang on, I'm just gonna try and... Alright. That's probably as good of a print as I'm gonna get there.
Thinks you should do 20 squats.
Ding. Dong. perfect. And it's not perfect. I gotta do 20 squats? No! I gotta do the squats. Just because we haven't redeemed any squats yesterday, that was unexceptional. Are you meant to be saying unacceptable or unexceptional? Also, I'm gonna get my gun emote into that fight. Like, my goodness. It felt It felt weird not doing any squats. I'll be real, I didn't want to jinx it either. I didn't want to jinx that I didn't do any squats. All right. Let me do big stretch. Stretch for the big boy. Hi, Masonic. Welcome to the stream. Damn it, I'm dead. Alrighty then, here we go. 20 squats. While everyone's in moon gravity having their little fight. Is someone going to be able to defeat Furry Cures over there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Morse, thank you for the follow. 5. I'm just doing squats right now because someone redeemed that I do 20 of them. 4, 5.
Did you see it?
6, 7. No, I didn't see it. Masonic. 8. Oh, you're still alive, Masonic. 9. No, Masonic is dead. 10. Juggle. 11. 12. 13. Oh my god, this is exhausting. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Thank you for the 20 squats. Hello there. Hello there. Nice to see you, Morse. Good to have you. For those of you who don't know who Morse is, hopefully I'm saying it correctly. They're a cool-ass VTuber. They do, like, all kinds of cool software shit. Lol. The game dev and screaming into the void is their descriptor. Yes, Code. Another nerd. What about you, Code? Fingers. What about you? I'm not even looking straight. My goodness, things... Even though I'm not really doing, like, properly anything on the computer, it is struggling. Oh, I can't wait for the new CPU. All right, hang on a sec. Emotional damage. Boop. There we go. All right, now I'm back to facing forward. With a name like Code, you'd expect programming. Lol, yes. Code, the biggest nerd because of coding. When does it arrive? I've not gotten any new whatsamahoozy from Throne yet. What's going on with your deck? Oh, the desk? You mean right here? It's just, you know, some peeps fighting. Look, there's you. Oh, and then you're... So you can, like, for example, if you do exclamation point emote, and then you just add whatever emote you want, then you come into the fight as well. I thought it was something cool to add in for when on the just starting screen or just here inside the whatsamahoozy, just inside the chatting screen. Like, look at this, look at these guys, look at Furry Cures, goddamn. They lucked out in getting a sword, and they're just absolutely decimating everyone. They're on a 12 kill streak right now. All right, let's see. He's on 13, right? I really wish I could, like, easily zoom in and nonsense, but oh my god. You brought in your tummy, and you just got stabbed. Oh, but you're tanking the hits, though. That's pretty impressive. You're just tanking it. And Furry Cures is on 14 kills. Increase weapon probability. Okay, this is all right. This is it, chat. This is it. Everyone, flood in. Flood in with weapons right now. Do it. Do it. He can't take on all of us at once. Do it, chat. There's me with a pitchfork, Masonic with an axe. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. No, don't kill me. No, yes. Got him. That was some good going though, Furry Cures. Nice work on getting to those 14 kills. Oh hell no, he says. Grant, how's his hooves on the original Smash Alpha? I don't know how good. I did not understand any of those words. Oh my god, there's so many noises. What is going on? I turned back on the Rainbow Rush noises. Ow. I put on like so many things back on. It's so good to be 3D again. I was just a lowly PNG tuber for a while because I was playing
Bonkers.
Ow. Because I was playing Resident Evil 4, the remake. Hang on. Oh, nope, that's moving my monitor. That's not what I want. Okay, I think I got it in a good position. But yeah, so I've been on like a 2D like PNG tuber for like the last few streams, and the whole reason for that was just because I do not have the CPU usage to be able to play you think they scammed me? No, I don't think Throne has because Throne doesn't normally do that kind of thing. Maybe like the people that were selling the CPU might have, but I should easily be able to, you know, get my money back and, you know, try and do like put it towards like a legitimate CPU if that's the case. But CPUs just take a while to order is the thing when you go through like Amazon because smarter minds, I probably should have done like say a like a coffee or something like that, like probably made like a direct donation link. So then that way, like the minute it got into my savings account or something like that, then I would do the purchase, but I didn't think of it that way. Okay, Grant, at this point, I'm helping you out. You are? Do you have a problem with PNG tubers? No, I don't have a problem with PNG tubers. I'll be real with you. I don't. It's just I didn't want to put in the extra work into trying to get all the effects that I normally have going for my 3D VTuber, putting in as when I was a PNG tuber. You may workshop a PNG for you, and you'll do the head if you want. Aw. You don't have to do that. You're awesome just hanging out and such. You don't have to do that kind of work. So, and besides, the whole PNG tuber thing is just so then that way, you know, it's available to at least show my face, like, or face while I'm on stream and what have you, playing, you know, CPU intensive games. That's not going to be the thing in the future, especially once I have like a proper CPU that, you know, because right now, like, OBS takes up, it says it's taking up like 3 to 10% of my CPU, but then I have all these other programs that decide to take up like 10 to 15% of my CPU. So, yeah. But yeah. I will double check Throne, actually. I'll see whether or not there's actually been any messages about the tracking. Because it is coming, it's going in through Amazon, and it's just going to take a long time. Oh my god, look at the rate of my Remember this, chat? Let's see if I can do the Okay, no, it's back up to speed again. All right. Home notifications. No, that's not it. Where is page settings? There we go. And then oh no, wait, orders. That's what I want. It says it's being ordered. Has there been any new... The item has been shipped or paid for more than a few days ago. Did you receive it yet? No, I have not received it yet. So it was ordered Thursday. So it was processed on Wednesday, ordered Thursday. What are those tiny thingies? These tiny thingies? Oh, those are the intro fighters. It's a fun little program where if you type anything in chat, then it will like do a thingy-majiggy. And let's have a look. So Thursday, March 23rd, it fulfilled, and it answered saying arriving April 14th to May 9th. So that's like a 3-week gap, actually. I'm going to see if I can update like a more updated version, because it's saying that it wasn't yet shipped and thus tracking information couldn't be provided. So I'm going to ask for an update. So then that way... So yeah, because that was like last week, and now it's been like 2 weeks. Sorry, last month. It's been 2 weeks, so it should be an all right thing. Medigi to like ask and double check with them and all that. All right. Now, will this work?
Against the storm.
Please work. Yeah. I've actually not seen this intro before.
The one they called.
Oh my goodness.
Did you see it?
Oh, he did like the samurai thing. He did the samurai thing where it's just like, and then it was just like, chink chink, and then dead. And then he's got like, I can't be bothered watching the rest of it. I'm sorry. We're gonna get into this now. Riding home, riding home. This is me, Bunny Boy. Also, I need to stop intro fighters. Congratulations, Chase, for being the last man standing. Congrats, Furry Cures, however, for getting up to, like, 15... I think you got up to 15 kills. Yes, I am a bunny boy. Look, I know there's, like, more... I know there's, like, bigger himbo characters or races that I can choose in Final Fantasy XIV. I was them for a while. I then went to Bunny Boy because that was like the newest race, and I thought I was gonna finally be able to wear hats as a Vienna as opposed to the Hrothgar. But really, I should have just gone back to Rogadin. But it's too late now. I've already used up my Fantasia, and it costs money to get it costs money to get Fantasias. All right, Alt F4 the intro fighters. It's K. You was a tater. You were the forbidden child race. I'm judging you right now, Morse. I'm judging you. You better be the bunny race though for now on though. But otherwise we're good. We're good if that's no longer the case. Look, you don't know how much, like, if there's a horse race, oh, I'm absolutely going to go for it. And I'm going to try and make it look like a zebra. But unfortunately, Final Fantasy doesn't have horses as a race. I'm fairly sure they don't have horses as a race. You upgraded to unsub. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then you'd not be able to play. It's unfortunate that the system of Final Fantasy XIV, even in 2023, is basically... You have a free trial. There's no time limit on to it. You get to get up to like level 60. You get to go through the main quest line of A Realm Reborn and through Heaven's Ward. But the problem is that if you, subscribe, you go through all that and then, you don't fulfill the subscription. It doesn't fall you back into like the free tier if you haven't finished Heaven's Ward or anything like that. It instead just locks your account out from being logged in and all this kind of such, which I feel like that's a bit much, especially in like how competitive games as a service or MMOs are right now, especially near the end goal. Because I'm fairly sure World of Warcraft is now like free to play in the first... It's not a great free to play, but I swear it's like first 30 levels or something like that is free to play. And considering your competitors in the MMO like genre are going to be... people like Albion Online or New World, or like games are normally coming in and it's either you pay the $60, you get it forever, or you just have it like, for free or something. WoW's trial is basically the same. If your character is above level 20, you can't log into them. Ah, that's shit. I wonder if that's just because of a limitation of their... what's a Mahuzi? Like, that could just be, ancient-ass code on how they do their authentication server side. Like, and they just can't be bothered, like, trying to come up with, like, some robust method of being like, yes, we can do we can convert you back into the free trial methods. Like, no, the free trial is being interpreted as a time trial in, World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy, and they're just like, we have two restrictions, either the amount of time you spend or the level you reach to or something like that. But that's annoying. For the love of the moon. How far am I from the ending of this expansion. Because I'm going to be real with you, chat. I've been going at this for a while. I have been, like, playing as the Dark Knight over in, like, you know, Southeast Asia / traveling to Mongolia, I think at this point is where I am right now. How far away am I from just, you know, finishing this expansion? For the love of the moon. Okay, so I'm at between level 66 and 67. There are 27 quests. And I'm on quest number 2. And then there's another 20 quests. So I'm up to 45. 45 more missions to go. I got a whiles. WoW's pretty smoothly transitioning back to trial if you're not sub, but their trial version is very, very limited, so you basically have to have a character who's dedicated trial account shenanigans. You think Final Fantasy XIV actually changes your account type in a permanent way? I think that's what's happening as... But yeah, I think, you know, neither... Okay, I don't know what your game dev history is, so for all I know, you could be the secret programmer behind Square Enix or in Blizzard, Activision Blizzard for all I know more, but I don't have the game dev experience. I'm like armchair zebra over here. I don't know what the back end is. That's just my hypothesis, is that the reason it's me, I'm the Yoshi P. Ah, that's why you're a Lalafell. That's why you're a Lalafell. But yeah, that's just like my hypothesis, is that the games were made like 10 plus years ago. They're always online and they're just existing on, you know, a platform and a code base that is just, you know, far too much of a behemoth to try and make the change that people want. You're better off, you know, making those kinds of changes on the next MMORPG you decide to make. Alrighty then, Hyun. For the love of the moon, they would... I know what you're thinking. And yes, I could possibly have convinced him to let us go had I handled that differently, but then we would have learned naught for our troubles. If there is one thing I know, it is that men of faith yearn to share it with others, and in learning more of their beliefs, we may learn more of their things. Things which may prove useful in the Nadam. When I was carrying out my tasks, I met an elder, a storyteller, named... The fuck is that name? Udutai. Udutai, but mayhaps he can be our teacher. And then there's, like... There's my little wind-up Maribel. Hi there, Masonic. Oh, wait, no, you were already here before. I don't know why. I thought you were earning a Zach for a minute there when you said Grant is a sexy himbo. WoW has a ton of bizarre load-bearing jank. They couldn't upgrade the black packs for years because it would cause bizarre issues. And then Final Fantasy XIV still secretly balances on A Realm Reborn code. Oh, yeah. I remember going through, like, the document... Like, there was a documentary... LOL, 2%? That's it? 2%? Is it back up there? No, it's gone. Yeah. That used to be so much higher. Oh, let's see. Okay, yeah, fair. 40%. That's pretty good. Use a cutie. Use an absolute cutie patootie. What's Masonic? Holy shit, 97%. That is very strong, especially for a guy in a suit of armor. Good for you. 46%. It's all right. It's close to halfway. That's pretty decent. Can't go wrong with that. 40% cute, 20% spite, 40% screaming. I probably, like, anyone who's on headphones right now, or, you know, something more powerful than a mobile phone, is probably being like, oh Jesus, what is he screaming about? Why is the zebra 40% screaming right now? Horsies! Oh, wait,
Quote
I have...
314. This is a really tall wiener.
I did say that
Jesus.
before in the past, so that is probably fair. All right. Nope, not that. I want... Where is...
Quote
Matt.
370. What a terrible hole.
Pet the horsies. Look, I have a similar one as well, except it's vibrant, it's bright. Look at him. You wouldn't think he was part of this clan. Look at this fucking thing. I'm you, but cooler. Fun fact, like, the reason why people, you know, domesticated horses as opposed to zebras is horses, you know, equestrian race and what have you, but they're actually like pack animals just as much as dogs are. So if you were able to, you know, take on the buck that was like, you know, leading at the front or what have you, you could, you know, grab them and be able to lean the other horses out from whatever path they were doing, and then rather than, you know, putting in a shit ton of work to get one horse, you instead put a shit ton of work to get in like maybe a couple dozen horses if you were lucky. Zebras, meanwhile, don't let anyone don't reveal this knowledge, but secretly speaking, zebras are technically donkeys, but you didn't hear that from me, okay? Zebras are still top equestrian breed, okay? Just ignore the fact that they're donkeys after this conversation. But yeah, because zebras are donkeys, they don't have like the head honcho at the front of the pack. It takes a lot of work to get to the horse anyway. So getting to the zebra, who's very much like a donkey, is going to be the same sort of thing. And then the problem is the other zebras don't care about the zebra at the front. It doesn't matter if it's a zebra at the front, or the back, the sides, or whether they're taking it up the ass. Zebras are just their own, like, beast. If you wrangle the head horse, the rest of the herd AI just follows. Morse, it's not AI. It's real life. It's herd. It's not, like, you know AI means artificial intelligence, right? Like, the quote-unquote pack, it's called group mentality. It's not AI. Horses are artificial. Okay, those horses, maybe, but not real horses. I can spare no time for you. Other troubles demand my attention. Troubles? What ill fortune has befallen you? Not me, but my lambs. So few wandered far, and ye have yet to return. Mayhap they will return to their mothers in time. Mayhap they will not. Mayhap you can help. If we must, then we must. Let us be about it, Grant. Can you truly prove horses are real? Hang on a second. Let me just get the Sea Biscuit movie out for you. Biscuit. Did you ever see it, Sea Biscuit, the 2003 film with Tobey Maguire? He played like this really tall jockey or some shit, and you know he rode on this horse. Movies are paid actors, Grant. Not the horses. There isn't a horse that's pretending to be a horse. They're just a horse. Yep, stop zooming in on me. There we go. Oh, chat, I hope you understand. Horses are real. Horses are most certainly real, okay? Just because these ones ain't, don't mean that the ones in real life aren't. The horses at the racetrack, real. The horses at the farm, real. The horses at the glue factory, they're real just before they turn into glue. Ooh, Aether thingy-majiggy over there. The horses are real. I saw them in a... That's not what I meant. Go to Melbourne or something like that. There's like horse tracks all over the place, and they have like a huge racing thing to them. Lamb. Look. Lamb. Look at this lamb with his little like elf nose. Look at it. Or Hoovian. This zone was rarely one of your favorites, even though you spent no time in it. I feel like I've spent a lot of time in this zone already. All right, so that's... Oh, okay, so we gotta explore. Sprawling plains. I will be real, this is... Here's the thing, chat. you know, I've already talked about how the original 3 areas, I know it might have been Yoshi P or someone like that, but they said, and then you guys heard from them, and then you tell me that, you know, it's meant to be, oh, this is meant to be like different parts of Europe or some shit. No. In Final Fantasy, the original 3 are basic. You have, you know, the 3 superpowers, right? You got your Britain, you've got your France, and then you got your America. And Lenosha and the basically Lenosha, the ocean, the seaport city, that is America. That's like proto-America before it became, you know, the 50 states that it is right now. Back when it was just 13 states. Back when, you know, it was very likely that businesses were going to still, you know, take over the world and shit like that because of the East Indian Trading Company and nonsense. But back when 13 State America, that's what Lenosha is. It's just a seaport with a ragtag of pirates and merchants coming together to make their nation. Meanwhile, you have Gridania just being, you know, absolute, like, tree hugger, you know, European nonsense. And then you have Ul'dah, which is late stage America, like, post-war economic and all this kind of nonsense because of the syndicates and all these weird ass like merchants that are taking a lot more power away from like the political system than they really should be able to, and the political system being weak overall because they don't understand that even though they are a political system, they need to be able to, you know, govern on both the individual and on the party. But unfortunately, for some reason, the political system does not take on this. Love the sprawling plains. How the fuck am I supposed to get there? No! Shit! Code! I need my shirt. Give me my shirt back. Code. You got... I'm zooming in, so then that way you don't see my nipples. I need my shirt back. I can't be topless on stream. I could be... People might think I'm naked on stream. No, you're not looking there. Or maybe I can zoom into here. That way it's like really pulled in. That way you don't have a chance of...
Nope, it's mine now.
No, I need that shirt. Look at me. I have to be... These nipples used to be a lot more prominent. And then Twitch updated the rulings about, like, you know, looking sexy and nonsense on the VTubers. And thank you for pixelating me, Morse. I should really have, like, a... Oh, it only lasts for... I forgot I only have it lasting for, like, 2 seconds tops. I should probably have it lasting a lot longer than that. Okay, so that's lamb number... Bust a nut! Dun. Bust a nut. Hey, Morse. Censored, yes. I should probably have the sensor go off a little bit longer. But I kind of want to do the sensor thingy-majiggy and include a voice thingy-majiggy. Hello, Hien. Where are you, little one? Your mother is waiting. It's time to come. Can I... Oh, okay, so he's not... Alright, where's the... Oh, there's the other Lost Lamb. Easy. Easy. You know, chat, I reckon if you guys gave me a puzzle game, I reckon I'd actually be, you know, an absolute fucking wizard on it. I know I'm Himbo, you know, 100% of the time and what have you, but this Himbo's got a brain. It's not just hollow inside this brain. Wait, hang on. I can knock my head better than that. Hang on a second. I'm gonna knock my head beside the mic, and you're gonna hear this. Wait. Can you hear that? There's a brain in this I was about to say there's a brain in this brain, but there's a brain in this head. Damn it. So no one can... Apparently no one can hear the brain in my head. Go play some Baba Is You. That game will make anyone feel like an idiot. Oh. You don't think I know about Baba Is You through the popular YouTube channel Game Maker's Toolkit? The fun little shindig of being able to combine Damn it.
Furrycures 1221 has added quote number 371. There's a brain,
There's a brain in this brain. Yep. Hang on. Nose. Oh, excuse me. Sniffles. There we go. We got all the lambs. How costly is it to get Baba Is You? 1 second. Baba Is You. Where can I go to get this game?
317. Highbone, how is your 68 kilograms ass?
$21? How long? And it's not in any of my subscription services. How long does this game last? 477 versions. 200 levels. Okay, 200 levels is fairly decent. That's like a, you know, a little bit of a grind in Candy Crush. I can do that. Chat, I can do Baba Is You, can't I? Greetings. I trust all of our little explorers are safely accounted for. Mm-hmm. That they are. My thanks to you, Domon. Now, you had questions for me? I would know more of the Oronir, of their creation, and of Father Azim. As you wish. Come, let us sit. The temptation, just hit the come button. Before we begin, tell me, what do you know of the Aura and how they came to be? The Ryan were born of the Dawn Father and the Zayla of the Dusk Mother. Yeah, and then they, like, came together, and then, you know, they made some babies, and then the babies were the crossing. Yes, yes, a common tale and one believed by many tribes. But what it does not mention is this.
1221 has added quote number 372, temptation. Just hit the come button.
Just to hit the come button, thank you very much. What it does not mention is this. Azim and Nama were lovers. Bum, bum. Oh, they fought in the beginning, as did their creations. That much is true. But when they saw how the Zayla and the Rayan rose above their hatreds and joined hands in harmony, their hearts stood, and the love of their children shared became theirs as well. Alas, he was of the sun, and she of the moon. Apart they must remain, lest day and night cease to be, and with them all creation. With sadness in their hearts, they returned to the heavens, he to the day, she to the night, destined to walk before and after, never to meet. Why is it always, like, the moon for the women and the sun for the dudes? Like, why is it always that? Why is it not the sun for the ladies and then the moon for the dudes? Did we just decide? Ah, yes. Big glowy death ball. How masculine. Empty void celestial body. How womanly. Is that how we decided? That's how we were going to, like, represent the sex to the celestial bodies, was like moon, cold void, women, sun, big death ball, men. As time passed, Azim's yearning for his beloved grew deeper still. Was there truly naught that could be done, he wondered? At last, he knew. If the father cannot be with the mother, then he shall go mongst her children, now and ever after. So it was that Azim took a fragment of his being, and with it fashioned an avatar. Clad in scale of midnight, he descended and sought out the Zayla. He was the first Oronir. We are of his flesh and his blood. We are the children of Azim, and it is our duty to watch over and keep the Zayla safe. Neat. Most of these religious predates having much concept of what they were beyond cool sky circle. Fun fact, just when you were like, oh yeah, we don't know much about the cool sky circle. Most people who are, you know, born deaf, who are aware of the sun and shit, when they start hearing again, they always comment, like, unless someone tells them ahead of time, they always comment that they think that the sun should have been making a noise. Like, they're just like, oh, it's a big exploding ball in space. We thought there would be a noise, like cooking bacon or something. I don't know what they thought the sound was going to be. They just thought there was going to be a sound. Like you would hear the sun out. Not like the things out because the sun was out, but because the sun was out. I confess, I did not expect the tale of your people's beginning to be quite so romantic. Yet, I must ask, if it is your duty to defend the Zayla, how can you go to war with them in the Nadam? Is that not a contradiction? If a father disciplines his son, does that mean there is no love in his heart? Zayla are not wont to kneel. They must be made to. Only then will they heed reason. I see. Such is the way of the steppe. Thank you, Elder, for sharing with us your wisdom. Eager to depart? Ere you go, you would do well to hear the end of my tale. When Nama looked down and saw the avatar of Azim, she knew him at once and shed tears of love and longing. When they struck the earth, they rose anew. As a counterpart to the Ornir, their fates entwined. So you see, for every son of Azim is a daughter of Nama for whom we must search, even now. No, shut up, Siri. Hian, mayhaps I am being overly optimistic, but I sense that these Oranir may prove loyal allies to Doma under the right circumstances. Their arrogance is rooted in the belief that they must act as caretakers of all Zayla. Therefore, if we can prove to them that we come as kindred spirits, seeking to defeat a common foe, but mayhaps this is a discussion for after we win the Nadam. Come, let us return to Magni. The sun is just constantly making the sound of someone shouting sun. You look at solar deities, and while it may tend a bit towards male, there's a pretty decent split between gods and goddesses. Hey, that's pretty good. Hell yeah. Sun just getting fuck yeah, for the sun being diversified. God. Imagine if there was some movement where people were like, no! You can't make the sun a woman in this fan fiction about the celestial bodies. They're called the sun. That means that they are a sun with an O. They have to be a boy. All the conservatives just being, you know, raising arms when it's like, ah, the sun has boobies. We refuse to acknowledge this cartoon about celestial bodies being personified. The sun needs to have pecs and a penis. It can't have boobies. God, my brain goes weird places, doesn't it? Thinking up, like, celestial bodies as, like, individuals. You have Pluto, like, being, you know, infatuated with Neptune or some shit. You shine with the light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have at least accepted the supremacy of the sun? No matter. You have each completed your tasks and proven yourself deserving of mercy. However, if it is freedom you desire, then there is one more thing you must do. That's rough, buddy. Damn, Avatar was such a good show. I liked it. I very much prefer Aang over Katara, but I feel like that's just sort of a... Like, Katara was awesome in Season 1. Season 2, like, she didn't do all that well, but then when we had her in... I'm trying to think. So Season 3 was when we had After Convergence, and then Season 4, she... I'm trying to think. I think besides the fact she just fucking, you know, looked at a spirit cannon and just was able to block that shit with no previous connection to the avatars, and she did it on her own, like, merit and shit. Like, I'ma be real. Not even Aang could have tanked that shit, and like, short of using the avatar state. I don't know how, you know, Katara could... Sorry, not Katara. Korra could have done that. I'm not 100% certain. Like, it's still a cool thing, don't get me wrong, but maybe if there was like a little more indicator that Rava was helping her, rather than her being like, ah, yeah, because of being the avatar, watch as I, like, block this fucking spirit cannon with what what did she even use any, like, bending arts when she, like, grunted the spirit... Hold on, it's like Korra spirit cannon. Spirit gun block. Did she, like... So, the spirit energy cannon, like... What... Did she use, like, a particular element, or did she just... I don't know why. I'm just, like, really I'm getting distracted. It's not important. Morse distracted me. Alright. Magnai has a new task in mind for you and yours. Excellent. Let's keep moving. A pity you will not pledge yourselves to the sun. You might have proved yourselves in the coming Nadam. Nevertheless, I will permit you to return and fight for the mole. Their cause is futile. With or without your assistance, however... You must first complete a final task, as was my decree. You will reconnoiter the encampment of the Dotharl. For this task, 2 will go and 2 will remain. Should the 2 who embark upon their expedition choose to flee, or be captured, or killed by the Dotharl, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. Can't I go through, like, at least one fantasy genre where slavery is not a thing? Would be great. We better not fail then, eh? The question is, who should we send? Clearly me. I am the main protagonist. I am the Warrior of Light. You are sending me. In fact, just send a second one of me. You got cloning technology, I'm fairly sure. This is not for you to decide. All of you have conquered Bardom's metal and proven yourselves warriors of the steppe. You should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore, you should have no objections. It's gonna be me and Hien, isn't it? Just look at this fucking smile, just being like... Eee. I just realized I don't have the AR kit shit to, you know, do the smile on stream. I need to talk to Mixie. I need to hire her. I need to tap on their Twitter profile, send a DM and say, hello, I really like the work you have done for Kusaki Desu and Zephora, and I was wondering if you would like to, if I could possibly hire you to try and do an AR kit for this zebra fence.
21 thinks you should do 20 squats.
Damn it. The first choice of hostage shall be mine. Though it's hardly a choice given the circumstances. He's just gonna pick the woman, isn't he? The red woman will remain. I fucking called it. Of course he picks the woman to be the slave, like, counter. Alright. 20 squats. Here we go. Stretch. Stretch for the big boy! Oh, wow, my head's doing something funky. Okay, should be good now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Thank you for the 20 squats. Alright, I'm now up to 40. The Red Woman will yeah, I already read that. Doubtless you are not the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told, and the men are of no use to me. He's looking to fuck her. You may have your pick of the men. There is no other women. Yes. Yes. Did he pick the old man? You better not have fucking picked me. Unless this is the option of, like, you know, going out and doing the thing. I'm fine with going out doing the thing. I am not okay with you keeping me behind as a slave option. Crotch shot. What are you looking at? The Firewalker. Yes, this Stoman is my choice. I don't know whether to be flattered or insulted. Mayhaps both. I had hoped to see these undying ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. I know you will be fine, but permit me to wish you all luck the same. Wish you luck all the same. We will return soon, my lord. But if the Kami are unkind and we fail in our mission, then do what you must to survive. For Doma. Oh, I just realized he has a scar above his right eye. I did not see that the entire time I've been playing this so far. Dothar Ka lies far to the south, where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge, and all will be free to rejoin the mall. Now go! Hey, I got my shirt. When did I get my shirt back? Also, is my mic... Nope, my mic is good. Cool. But yeah, I should really maybe send a DM to Mixie and be like, hello. Have no fear, my friend. We shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and seek of our plans outside. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Alrighty then. So I guess me and the old man are gonna go and do the reconnaissance shit. Dun, 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 dun. Gozetsu. 'Tis plain they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south, which would provide a vantage point from which to save Dothar Ka from afar. Let us go and do just that. Blue tick. What does this mission give me? Does it give me anything? Yes, it gives me an Aether Current. Ah, a man not of the steppe. How unusual. Were it that I had the time, I would take you around and acquaint you with our small settlement. Alas, as the blah 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 blah, it's a disaster, milk the sheep, blah 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 blah. Cool. Oh my goodness, who the fuck is that? Literally Satan. And of course, Satan is a Lalafell. Hang on, there we go. Esugan sent you? That he should ask an outsider of all people to do his work for him. The man has not a shred of common sense. Blah, 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 doing something with a sheep. Obtain pails of fresh milk from the fattened sheep. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Are you supposed to milk sheep? I thought you were supposed to milk cows. Can you milk sheep? And I'm not, like, talking, like, milking as the euphemism. I mean, like, you know, the actual, like, utter milking, like, squeeze. You know goat's milk is the thing. Yeah, but these aren't goats, are they? They're weird sheep. Also, hi there, Velk. Welcome to the stream. I've done a quick head count of, like, how many more missions I have of this DLC. Or, sorry, this expansion. I am 45 missions away from finishing Stormblood. It is going to take a while. And it doesn't help that there's, like, all these, like, random blue tick missions that I also want to do. And yes, apparently it's a thing. Jesus. Aha! You showed up in the nick of time. You have brought the sheep milk, right? Yes, I did. Here you go. Here's your fresh sheep milk. All right, now, give me my aether current, please. Blah, 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 blah. However, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. People, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Nah, bastard. Yep, cool. I'm picking up some of these words. Yep. Cool. Moving on. Dun 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 dun. Yay, I've got that aether current. How far am I away from all the other aether currents? Travel, aether currents. Alright, for the Azim steps, I am... What did it say it was? I was 1 search and 3 missions away. 970 something in the southwest. Okay. Knowing my luck, it is going to be not that far away from, like, my main mission. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes. Oh, Jesus. I'm really dead. Dun, dun. 800 to the southwest. Cool. And amazingly enough, the motorcycle still works. Okay, for Jason! Hi there, Jason. Hope you're going all right. And hi there, Sky. Ooh-woo to you.
Hello!
Hello. You're finally in stream? Yay, you're finally here. Good to have you. I know I normally do, like, these streams at an awkward time for the Americans, but that's why I try and do the Sunday morning streams. The Sunday morning streams aren't popular yet, just because of the fact that, like, you know, I'm not a big-time streamer, so a lot of the Americans who do normally watch me are probably watching someone else entirely different. But, yeah, I do what I can. Look out. Alright, so we did the lookout. But you're about to go to sleep soon. Not to worry. I will be back online in, like, let's see, 12? No, more than 12 hours. Because 12 and then plus another 4. I'll be up again in, like, 16 hours playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. Over there! Look! Those men are in danger. Danger. Oh, it's, fucking Yetis with tusks. Hello. Ah, too late for one, perhaps. But there is yet time to save the other. How's it going, Jason? Come, we cannot abandon him to his fate. Alright, hopefully we're not going to get in trouble for this. Alright, and, ow. What's more, this gets me closer to the Aether thing. You're good, how am I? I'm doing fairly okay. I've had a relatively disturbing thought about, the Star Wars Disney franchise. Well, Star Wars franchise overall. Get off my thingy-majiggy and start attacking each of these things. If my thoughts are correct, because I have this concern that we're not going to get any more, how do I explain my thought process? There's a lot of noises, so I'm not too sure if I can even explain myself. Oh, I'm blinded. That's not good. There we go. Defeated. Oh, yeah. Until we get past the sequel trilogy, which, as far as I know, we have not explored beyond the sequel trilogy. We're still doing, like, we're still only getting content that are either between the prequels and the original trilogy, or between the original trilogy and the sequels. We're not gonna have any, like, official Disney canon where the Jedi could be quote-unquote thriving, and we would be able to get any Jedi that would, you know, exist in the canon, you know, livelihood-wise. Every Jedi we're seeing is a Jedi that we have to assume is not going to be alive or is not in any good condition because of the original trilogy, where basically all of them are dead except for Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi. Or they're just, you know, are gonna cease existing because as we went through the sequel trilogy, fun fact, we had no new Jedi in the sequel trilogy. We had tops 3 Jedi. We had Luke Skywalker, Leia Skywalker, or Leia Skywalker Solo, and then, you know, Ben Solo / Kylo Ren, and then, you know, there was a point, like, we only ever had 3 Jedi tops at a singular moment in the sequel trilogy. There is no Jedi Academy. There's no, like... Also, it would be really fucking, like, weird, and I feel like there would be a bit of a disconnect if, you know, we had the sequel trilogy doing their thing, and then it was like, oh yeah, turns out there is another, like, Jedi school or some shit that wasn't on good terms with Luke Skywalker or something or rather, and they weren't Sith either, and they just so happened to not be a part of the First Order versus the Resistance. Like, first and foremost, unlikely that is actually the case. And, you know, it just plays back into the first problem, which is we're not going to have, like, you know, Star Wars content with a thriving Jedi population. You're either going to have Jedi who are on the run or should be hidden, such as Cal Kestis. He is, I'm going to be real with you, I don't think he's going to be alive by the time the original trilogy like, timeline happens. He's alive in between the prequels and the original trilogy. The only people, Jedi-wise, who are alive between the times of, you know, the prequels and the sequels is Ahsoka. And I'm gonna be real with you, the only reason why she is still alive is because she is Dave Filoni's, like, you know, that is his baby. He made her the most unlikable character in the Clone Wars and demonstrated in about a season or 2 that she was just, you know, the fucking GOAT. He gave her a character arc that everyone wishes they could do for their unlikable character. And now she's one of, like, the fan favorites, what have you. She, not only has she existed technically in the prequel trilogy, and, you know, we don't have much of an issue of her technically not existing during Revenge of the Sith because, you know, you know, she survives Order 66 and we get our classic trauma and such, and she goes into hiding. But then she's in no mention whatsoever in the original trilogy. And at first we were like, oh yeah, like she goes up against Darth Vader in Malachor 5, and for all we know she died or something like that. But then, you know, we get our, you know, after credits thingy-majiggy where it's like, oh yeah, no, she goes back into the Malachor 5 tombs for some reason, and you're like, what the fuck, what happened in their fight or something? But then you learn it's like, oh yeah, no, she survived it because of the realm between the doorway between worlds or something like that Ezra Bridger found. Spoiler alert, time travel is a thing in Star Wars. Don't think too hardly about it. They've used it once, and I feel like they used it just to give an excuse for how Ahsoka Tano was able to survive the Jedi fight, the Darth Vader fight, without making it a case of, oh, she's actually stronger than Darth Vader, which would really have downplayed Darth Vader's like power status during the original trilogy and most of the Darth Vader comics. Besides that, we see her existing between the original trilogy and the sequels, but she's obviously doing her own thing, and she's taking on Thrawn, who we know is not in the First Order. So whatever Ahsoka is doing with Thrawn is not going to be a thing in the sequels. Like, we have all these, like, weird blips in Star Wars where we do not get, you know, there's no commitment to continue. And if there is, it's just a repeat of the last thing. The sequel trilogies is just a repeat of the original trilogy. Luke Skywalker should have been the one who was doing, you know, the whole Jedi Academy, bringing the Jedi back up and increasing the numbers and having the, you know, the philosophical arguments about, you know, the Jedi versus the Sith, how it needs to demonstrate more than just, oh, the good guys versus the bad guys. Like, what makes the Sith the bad guys? What makes their techniques bad and all that have you? And why someone like Anakin would have gone to the dark side, quote unquote. Instead, no, they don't do that. They instead just do like they do a time skip where they're like, oh yeah, Luke Skywalker fucked up on his Jedi Academy because he didn't even know how to train his cousin. Not his fault, I'm gonna be real with you. They could have easily have made a really good thing about how Luke Skywalker, even after being, you know, the savior of the universe and all that kind of nonsense, still has to grapple with, you know, dark thoughts and what have you like that. But instead they don't do that in The Last Jedi. But you almost get that in Rian Johnson's film, and we could have gotten it in J.J. Abrams' sequel, or in Rian Johnson's trilogy that they were going to have him do, but they don't do that. Instead, now we're getting word that Daisy Ridley, I think her name is Daisy Ridley, basically she's coming back on as Rey Skywalker / Rey Palpatine. It would have been a lot cooler if she was just Rey Palpatine, quite frankly, but you know, fine, Rey Skywalker. She's coming back. She's making a Jedi Academy and bringing back all the Jedi. I'm sorry. What? Why? Like, that was Luke's thing. Luke was meant to do that. You could have made that Luke's thing, and you didn't. Instead, you let JJ just make up the entire original trilogy again, ruining most of the progression with Luke Skywalker, leaving Rian Johnson, who is mostly a mystery and good detective director, to try and fill in all these fucking MacGuffin boxes that J.J. Abrams does not do a good job setting up, so we don't care about the MacGuffin boxes. Like, oh... It just makes it difficult, because now if someone wants to make Jedi, if you want to make your own original Jedi, you now have to grapple with the fact that you can't put them in the prequels, or actually no, technically you can put them in the prequels, but you can't have them surviving past Order 66 unless they do not want to be part of the Rebel Alliance. You can't put them in the original trilogy because, again, Luke Skywalker, Last Jedi, it's a bit of a throwaway line, but sure, it's still happening. And you can't put them into the sequels because none of us want to accept that the sequels has happened. And unfortunately, the sequels do that thing where they make it seem like as if, quite frankly, they could have just made the First Order like an Outer Rim only deal, but instead they made the First Order be galaxy-wide, which is annoying. You could have left the First Order of being like, they are on the Outer Rim with Like, but they're not on the Outer Rim. They have somehow invaded the entirety of the galaxy, and we now have Dave Filoni going through The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and whatever other content we're getting between the original trilogy and the sequels, and any mention of the Republic has to be, you know, putting in the seeds of, oh, hey, this is how the Republic failed, with things such as, you know, both the Empire and the Rebel fleet being decommissioned because of the Republic Accords, the fact that, you know, most of the issues that the Rebel Alliance was trying to stop the Empire from doing, the Republic has to end up using anyway. And the fact that, you know, most likely, the Republic probably doesn't have a good control over their economy because they still haven't moved over to a fiat currency, is my first guess. I'm just so upset. The likelihood of us getting more Jedi content that's gonna, you know, like a Jedi that will survive, let alone thrive, is not likely. It was our best bet. But that's because she's Dave Filoni's, like, child, basically. Like, you're not gonna fuck with Ahsoka Tano unless you want to fuck with Dave Filoni. Otherwise, there's no one else. You can't make anything new. Not until they establish that Jedi can grow and thrive in, like, post-sequel trilogy. But no one is doing content post-sequel trilogy because they realize what a fucking mess it is. Because now we have all these problems that, you know, The Mandalorian and The Book of Boba Fett introduce as to why the First Order can come to existing, because the Republic, for instance, doesn't have the military to counter it, does not have the means to support all the different all the different planets and systems, as we've seen in the most recent episodes of The Mandalorian, and we're most likely going to see with the Rangers of the New Republic. But then there's also the other fact that they just don't have a means of even trying to sponsor and improve their military area or any of their accords. So the sequels are over, you defeat the First Order, and it seems like the First Order is defeated by a ragtag of people who the Republic never, you know, commissioned into being an armed, you know, a standing force or anything like that. So the original issues that would bring in the First Order are still there. Like, is that what Rey Skywalker's, like, arc is going to be? That she has to not only recreate the Jedi, get them into training and shit, but then she has to tackle, like, the difficult part of, oh, you will also need to be able to get the Jedi Temple back up to the political profession to be able to tackle these really complex issues of how do you manage a galaxy that doesn't want to have a standing army? How do you deal with the mixture of independence versus bureaucracy, because those don't normally go hand in hand. Some people want their independent freedoms, but their independent freedoms can infringe on the safety of the public or greater. We're not going to get that, I don't think. You wish The Force Unleashed was canon? I do too, but that's because of more of a, you know, the fact that Sam Whitaker is, you know, a fucking awesome voice actor and he does Maul. Like, it would be cool, but we don't need the Secret Apprentice thing. What I really want is, if, like, it's going to be very difficult, but they need to somehow get more Jedi content post-sequel or during the sequel and not have it relevant to Skywalker Palpatine nonsense. Here's an idea, okay? This is my first draft of, you know, if you had to try and avoid, you know, this was an idea I had like a long time ago, but I don't know if it could work, because I can imagine there's a lot of holes in, you know, trying to create this kind of Jedi. But basically you open up with like some scavengers or some shit. Yes, I know that's going to be, you know, a bit of a trope, opening up with scavengers, but the way you have them is that they're not going for, you know, derelict ships that are long since destroyed in a past war or something like that. They're scavengers of a recent war. So you could have easily had them for, say, for example, after post-Order 66, or maybe even during the Jedi Temple sacking before the sequels. And their thing is that they're taking on a ship that was containing lightsaber parts and kyber crystals. Because sure, the Jedi got their own kyber crystals from like Ilium or any of the kyber crystal rich planets on, their outings as a Padawan. But I imagine that, if you're a Jedi Knight and you're fighting in a war or some shit, Jedi aren't going to be that dumb to, force you to go on a little hiking trip with the Padawans to get your kyber crystal. You know how the Force works. You know how to pick your kyber crystal and shit. They're not gonna fuck around. They're just gonna have like a plethora of kyber crystals in like storage or something, and they're gonna be like, right, you can quickly assemble your lightsaber again, and we're gonna fuck off and go elsewhere. Any hoosies. You get to like a supply freighter. Like the scavengers get to a supply freighter and they ransack it, taking all the parts they think they need for a lightsaber. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna try and craft lightsabers and sell them as like, proof of life or something like that, of, oh yeah, we've defeated Jedi, give us our credits or some shit like that. And you'll have like your one scavenger who is, the fan of the Jedi or some shit like that, and they're trying to, make a lightsaber, but they're all failing miserably so, because sure, they might have the parts, but they just have a gross misunderstanding of some of the more like some of the like the weirder, not spiritual, but it's just hidden secrets that the Jedi do not reveal about their lightsaber crafting beyond the like just the general scope of you need a battery, you need a crystal, you need a focus lens, and that's it. Like they don't go further than that. So then you get your scavenger who's like gone through like maybe 100 different attempts in trying to make a lightsaber and is failing. Meanwhile, you've got like, say, a Sith Empire or some Sith hunters that are hearing rumor of, oh, there might be, there's some kids that have Jedi parts and shit. And he's like, there must be Jedi much closer nearby. There's no way these scavengers could have killed them. Your scavenger protagonist that you're following, after like hundreds of attempts of trying to make a lightsaber, just finally one evening, you get the little like, the Force theme in like playing a little bit as they're like, one last attempt, and they make the lightsaber, and they go with a different method of assembling it and what have you, where they're not even like paying attention to the parts they're picking, and they or something or rather, and they finally make their lightsaber, and it just works briefly. And so you have now the hunt for this Jedi fugitive who in actuality is just a scavenger who lucked out in making their lightsaber. And you have this arc of everyone wanting this scavenger fugitive to be the Jedi, to be the savior and what have you. And the fact of the matter is that they're not that. And it isn't until the very end that they finally come to terms with, they may not have been a Jedi, but as the Jedi is a role and a duty, they can take on the role and duty and become it and such. And then you just have like some fun little things of such as like, the Jedi lightsaber that he crafted doesn't always work. It's like a very Ben Tennyson kind of thing where the battery fizzes out like way more often. So you end up with like these scenarios where it's like, he's fighting against a droid or some shit that jump scared him. He does the slash, and then like after he does the slash or something like that, the lightsaber just goes, Dew! There's no battery, and he's just like, just shaking in it, trying to get the battery started as if it's a fucking flashlight. Nothing happens. And so then he like does small improvements to it where it's like, for example, he will make the lightsaber be like be able to quick swap batteries. And then he starts doing, the forbidden Jedi techniques, because apparently this is a forbidden technique on both the Jedi and Sith, which I do not believe. But apparently, turning off and turning on your lightsaber again is not seen as a chill thing to do as the Jedi, because they see that as like a very Sith, very cheaty move. Because here's the thing, is if you could have a blade that instantly goes away, you're getting past blocks, and then you make it long again, which means that you not only have the person, you're able to force people into a feint, basically, where they're trying to block a much longer blade, you shorten it, and then you extend it all over again. So basically, they're coming to engage with a pike. You easily have your blade dodge it, because it's basically the size of a dagger, and then it extends back up to a pike again. They showed it in Star Wars Visions, and it was really cool how he just, ducked, turned off his lightsaber blade, pressed the hilt to the Sith, and then he just, you know, tapped it back on again. I would like to have the scavenger, because of the whole, you know, the lightsaber thingy-majiggy turning off and on again kind of thing, that he gets proficient with the whole, you know, doing the lightsaber tricks, but with the veritable blade length. Because apparently the Sith don't like it, because they see it as cheating and is the inferior way of doing lightsaber fights. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? The Jedi see it as Sith-like, and the Sith see it as weak. I'm sorry, but how in the fuck is there not just people doing that a little more often? You were at war. How did your Jedi not do this technique during the Clone Wars? I knew at once he was dead. It will come as scant comfort, I fear. But I slew the beasts responsible. Nay, that is no way for Dothal to die. What is this? Who are these outsiders? I just went on like a huge ass like Star Wars like rant. I needed to get that off my chest. It bothered me this afternoon, sorry, that we weren't going to get any, like, we were getting Jedi content, but it felt like we were going to get Jedis that were either, you know, cheating the timeline in terms of their livelihood and their prosperous, or we were going to get Jedi that were fated to die, like, you know, Kanan and Jarrus. Sadu Khatun, forgive me. We were returning from our hunt when we were caught unawares by Manzasari. These ones saved me, but Gesser is... Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands, that much is certain. I have heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. If I may begin to answer your questions before you ask more, we are friends of the Maul, and we are come to see the strength of the Dotharl for ourselves. The Maul? The little lambs who wander to and fro at the behest of their gods? What fools you are to share the soil of such weaklings. Next you will tell me you wish to fight in the Nadam. Yep, I very much want to fight in the Nadam. Ah, so you do. Ha! That is unexpected, yet not unwelcome. I am Sadu, Khatun of the Dotharl. For your deeds, I grant you leave to walk amongst us. Come, look on your glory and despair. We fear no tribe, least of all the Maul. Though, if you were of the Oronir, I would burn the flesh from your bones, here and now. You can stand, yes? See to the corpse. Yes, Khatun. Gung. Sorry, there's like something on the inside of my mouth that feels weird, like a lump. It's like a... You know when you have too much sugar, and so your tongue does that weird, like, inflamed thingy-majiggy? Kind of like that, but it's like on the inside of my cheek. Alright. There we go. Excuse me. So, that is the leader of the Dotharl. Clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how callously she spoke of her dead. See to the corpse. Surely this warrior deserves better than that. Nope, it's a corpse. Forgive me, Grant, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once. With me. Alright, how far am I away from the little thingamajiggy? 400 to the west. Awesome. Oh, she's probably just in these yurts over here. Are there many Star Wars fans in here? I can't possibly be the only person who likes Star Wars, right? Boom, 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 boom. Jump. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Hang on. Bonk. There we go. Don't mind me. I'm just grabbing the Aether thingy-majiggy before I decide to do more things. Because they said it was like west. Which means it would be somewhere around... Okay, it's probably on that rock there. Oh, there it is. I was wrong. It's not the rock there, it's the rock here. Ah, excuse me. Attuning with the Aether. Yep, cool, awesome. That should make it... Yep, so that makes it all the exploratory ones, which means there's only the 3 blue tick missions, which could be a mixture of main quest line or just general blue tick. Meow. Running. Also, my mini wind-up admiral is running with me, which is really cute. She's great. The best Grand Company Guild leader. The best. Alrighty, Sadu. Apparently, Gozetsu has some words with you. You just joined another big boy Discord from an artist called Panthera and met a fur from Queensland? Hi!
How he died matters not.
What a coinky dink.
Gesser was a great warrior. He will return to us in time.
Not soon enough, Hartoon. The Nardum is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should cancel restraint until after.
I do not understand. If Gesser is dead, how should he return?
Reincarnation.
Silence! You come to spy.
We know you are fearless.
That is true. None are braver than the Dothal, for we do not fear death.
That grimace tells me otherwise.
With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly, for thus does his soul burn bright. Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more.
Huh.
You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
Not that maddening. You're just talking about reincarnation here. It's a very spiritual thing. It's much like, you know, when people say, you've got like, you know, it's like you have the spirit of someone within you kind of stuff. A lot of women in this... Oh, wait, no, there's the man. There was a lot of women in this tribe, and you've upset them.
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs.
Oh, boy. Please tell me we're not...
care what you say. Otherwise, do as you will.
Will do. Oh. Excuse me. Do I want a drink of Coke? Yeah, I want a drink of Coke. Hang on a second. I got myself Coca-Cola. No sugar, no caffeine. I wonder how effective this no caffeine aspect is going to be. I'm 99% sure that the primary religion in Japan is big into the reincarnation thing. No, they're not big into the reincarnation thing. They're big in terms of, okay, so gods have a reincarnation aspect to them according to the Japanese. But I don't think their religion had much in the way of reincarnation for like the common man, you know, us. Buddhism is big on the reincarnation thing? Hang on. $67%. Yeah, fair enough. What's Shintoism? Ancient religion started at least 1,000 years ago, still practiced by at least 5 million people. A belief of a belief of spiritual power still exists in the world. A human life is one of suffering, and that meditation, spiritual and physical labor, and good behavior are ways to achieve enlightenment or nirvana. Doesn't really... I don't know if Buddhism is big on the reincarnation thingy-majiggy either. Clinging to existence is said to be marked by impermanence and the absence of lasting essence. Often wider observed, including taking refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, Sangha, and the cultivation. I don't know. Hang on, the cycle of rebirth. The connection is this rebirth. Rebirth refers to a process whereby beings go through a succession of lifetimes as one of many possible forms of sentient life, each running from conception to death. In Buddhist thought, this rebirth does not involve a soul or any fixed substance. This is because the Buddhist doctrine of anatta rejects the concept of a permanent self or an unchanging eternal soul found in other religions. The Buddhist traditions have traditionally disregarded on what is in a person that is reborn, as well as how quickly the rebirth occurs after death. Some Buddhist traditionalists assert that no self doctrine means that there is no enduring self, but there is an avasya, which is inexpressible personality, which migrates from one life to another. The majority of Buddhist traditions, in contrast, assert that Vijnana, which is the person's consciousness through evolving, exists as a continuum and is the mechanic basis of what undergoes the rebirth process. The quality of one's rebirth depends on the merit or demerit gained by one's karma, as well as that occurred on one's behalf by a family member. Buddhism also developed a complex cosmology to explain the various realms or planes of birth. Yeah, so like so reincarnation in Buddhism is not the same as the reincarnation that we just heard in, you know, this grouping here. This grouping here had a much more self, you know, an actual, like, you know, soul and intrinsic being to the reincarnation, whereas with Buddhism it's a lot more immaterial. They're not talking about like the soul per se, but more rather the like something that's like less you know, factual. Factual. I don't pick the right words. Such contempt as was in their eyes I have never known, but for the soul to live on, as they say, is not something I can so easily accept. Do they truly believe this? All of them? That in death there can be rebirth? Retribution? In any case, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with our people. So... But yeah, with Buddhism's like whole reincarnation thing, it's less of a, you know, yes, your soul conception to death and then it repeats it again. It's more of a sake that because like death is part of this, you know, great cycle that, you know, the earth and like, you know, the energies of the world goes through and such like that. So much like there's like changing of the seasons and such, the changing of life happens as well. So just because you die and what have you, there's gonna be something continuing on afterwards. It's not going to be the same as that person. It's just, you know, it's just an explanation, and it's how there can be life, you know, after the fact that someone has died. There's no, you know, finite number of souls they're explaining. Much like as there isn't like some weird equation where only this many people can die in order for these many people to be born. It's just more of a sake of, you know, people are dying, and people can be born. I know you. Reunion! The Travelers with the Mole Girl. I marked you after I left the Orneer. One's from Doma, others I could not place. My name is Coco. Welcome to Dotharl Ka. Hi there, Blue. That is a new emote. Why are you a worm? What's in your mouth? It looks like you're about to spit. I'm not going to continue that sentence. It looks like you were going to spit at me. It looks weird. You're just this fucking worm with your cheeks blown out. Weren't you going to be playing, what's-a-mahoozy? Jackbox with Kusaki? Hang on. That's not Jackbox. What the fuck is Kusaki playing? They're Mario Kart at the moment? I thought it was... What's he gonna say? I thought he was gonna be playing Jackbox. Also, how far behind am I on his stream? I must be like a few seconds. Damn it! For a future stream. Coco sounds to your ear the name of a woman. Well, of course, that would be because of it. I died a woman and was reborn a man. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul and the flesh is the flesh. Perhaps you scoff. Many would. Many look only to the name and the flesh and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadhu Khatun. 3 times before she died a man, and yet she returns as a woman the 4th. Yet she is no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. Man, it is really tempting to invade on Kusaki and play Mario Kart. But I got MMO shit to do. So yeah. Mergen. Impressive, is it not? 'Twas slain by my boy. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned, a master of the bow. It is good to see that he retains his skills. But yeah. Blue, answer this for me. Buddhism. How strong into, you know, reincarnation of the soul are they in, do you think? We've already had like a long-ass conversation about the difference of reincarnation in this game and reincarnation in Buddhism, but I want to know what your thoughts are. Grant wants to pretend he has friends and socialize on rather than just playing with actual friends. Hey, I have friends. They're just, you know, not playing this MMO right now because everyone else is busy doing their own thing Saturday night. Mega's doing her own thing. Kusaki's right now playing Mario Kart. I just don't have a lot of friends that do the same things that I do. The cycle of death and rebirth? It is simply that. Take me. I died in battle with the Rotgo. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we know not of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be Quayar again and again. It is difficult to remember everything, but it's important. Interesting. You upgraded your commander deck again? Stop upgrading it! Stop! You know our decks aren't powerful enough to face you, Blue! Stop it. Blue, like... You wouldn't know it from the fact they don't stream it, but Blue keeps upgrading their MTG deck, despite the fact they do this. Look at them. Trying to figure out this puzzle.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Two boys are running a game in which the goal is to take the...
looking for.
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay, that's not the answer.
Ashamed.
Take another look. As a you could try to cover as many of the roads as possible. In the exam, it appears that the boy... Damn it! I was busy reading that. I reckon I would be good at puzzles. I reckon I'd be good at puzzles. People tell me I should play Baba Is You. All right. Oh yeah, Blue, Foxy, and Icy plays Magic the Gathering stuff. They play Commander. You wouldn't know it from their streams, but every time they're in my stream, there's going to be at least one mention of MTG, either because of me or because they are telling me that spoilers have been released. I will be real with you, however. I'm kind of tired of spoilers. Ah, Grant, you have completed your inquiries? Aye, it is as she said. They believe with every fiber of their being that their bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observe some of their warriors at practice. They are as formidable as the Ornir, perhaps more, and their weapons are their equal as well. Yet, while they do not lack in skill and resources, 'tis plain to see that their numbers are inferior. This has been an educational experience, to say the least. Yet everything we have learned is common knowledge to the people of the steppe. Will not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom. Not less than the Dortharl's plan for the Nadam will suffice, I fear. Zeebs doesn't like Phyrexian cards. No shit, I don't like Phyrexian cards. The few Phyrexian cards that are in red or green, people hate being there. Or they're not that powerful compared to the rest of green and red you can get. Meanwhile, white in Phyrexian is just fucking broken, okay? It is bullshit. People have been saying for a long time how weak white is, and then, you know, white is weak for a while, and then they just pull off some nonsense, such as fucking Smothering Tithe, or the Dominicus Republic thingy-madiggy that they did most recently in the Phyrexian All Will Be One. They, like, white is having a fucking field day, and the strength of white is prevalent on the cards they print that turn out to be outside of meta for white, which is really unfortunate because no one really truly understands what the modern white meta is, considering so many of the most powerful cards of white meta is cards that are not part of the classic meta. I have never been one of sulking about. I will go to Sadu and see what secrets I can prize from her lips. You're probably not going to figure out anything, Gozetsu. Oh god, Blue, did you have to get him started, lol? Hey! Don't you be insulting me in my streams like this. You started this. Zeebs experienced me pulling out mono red. Look, mono red is fun, okay? I'm not gonna refute mono red. Also, blue check mark. What's your thing? Moise of the Seven Worries. Yep, cool. What am I doing? Gathering information in the Dothal area. Cool. Let me do Sadu real quick. I have experienced mono red, mono blue, mono black, mono green. I have not experienced mono white. Mono white is always dipping into red or blue or black. The spies return, and they have learned naught. Mayhap so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Nadam. Out with it, I say. We are what you see, Domon. We are Dotharl. Others rely on tricks and traps, subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill him. That is why I cared not what you did from the first. There is naught for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your confidence is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. The Mole you mock are few, but so too are you. Why? Though a glorious death is to be celebrated, it is yet death. I see your friendships are also based on sarcasm and relentless teasing. Yes. Benru, every Australian you are going to meet on the internet is going to be a sarcastic piece of shit. They are going to be your best friend sometimes as well, and they will fucking die for you. But if they ever learn that you do not know what a drop bear is, or the fact that you don't know anything about classic Australian culture, they are going to rip you a new one, and they're going to call you what a dumb stinky zebra you are, and wonder how the fuck you ever lived in Queensland for as long as you have. While we keep many are killed in return. In the wake of our battles, the soil drinks deep of the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Not all are born again, only the bravest. Yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul, and if warriors die ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Ever will we meet our enemies in battle without fear. Such is our way, even when our numbers dwindle. If we die, so be it. But know that we fight to live, not to die. You met a roofer who didn't know what Aussie is. Lol. Cringe. Also, it's Aussie with an A. Prank 'em, Blue. Prank 'em. Dothar'll train and make ready for the day, but they do not rush to meet it, not until we have done our duty. Duty. Sadu Kathun, Gezer's body has been given to the sands. Then our part is done. Rest, warrior. The Nadam draws near, and you will need your strength. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. If you intend to fight in the Nadam, you should return to the mall and make ready. But know what when next we meet, you and yours will die. Or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, traveler. We shall. But if you would permit me a final question ere we part. Where is this place that Gesser has been laid to rest? Though I knew him not, I was there at the end. I wish to say a few words. Rites for the flesh? I have heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Gadam may already have caught his scent. Wow. Just, you know, oh, when I get there, I'm just gonna have to shove pineapple lumps down your throat. Yeah, not happening. No one will ever know where I actually am in Australia. Not even Blue knows where I live. Mergen. Merp, 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 merp. Merp, 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 merp. I'm just like speed reading all these people. You can't scare me with the emotes there, Blue. That Mossy, he's always happening to run off somewhere. Yep, cool. So he's running off and doing silly things. Besides, I told you to prank Benru. You're planning on being at Furdu next year, so you won't have to know where you are till you pounce. Ah, I still have not planned to go to Furdu next year. Were you able to learn aught? Yep. I grew strong during my adventures. Done. There we go. Got my Aether thing. Alright, now there's only, I want to say 2 more missions? Yep, 2 more missions to get the cool thingy-ma-dig. Alright, let me get on the cool Shibu Inu. Look at the boy! Look at the bestest boy! Bestest boyo. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bestest boyo. Do, 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 do. Look at this, look at this. Isn't he cute? So cute. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Ah, here we go. Did they seriously just leave him out there? There we go. They just fucking left him out here to die. Alright, looking around. I'll be going to Furdu this year. I need to organize a few things, however. Next May, I'm doing like a party stream on the first Saturday of the month. But then after that, I need to find a tapanaki restaurant. I want to get some friends together. I want to get some peeps, some of the boys, some of the girls, some of the non-binary pals, and, you know, hang out, have a cool-ass dinner, have dinner and a show at, you know, those cool, because it's like the Benihanas, like, they're called a tapanaki restaurant, I think, or something or other, and they do, like, normally they have these chefs, and they do these, like, cool flippy things, and you get fried rice and, like, spring rolls and shit. It's so delicious.
But the soul lives on, they say. These bodies, no more than empty husks, returning to the earth. Seen through those eyes, I suppose the sight is almost comforting.
Would be nice to see at some point anyway, because you may be living in the hinterlands, not just there for holidays. Woo!
Well, Musky Dog with the 9-month tier 1 sub. Twitch baby Sir Don would be so powerful.
Thank you for the month. Thank you for the 9-month sub, Bone. I really appreciate it. You want a Twitch baby, is it? What's their name? And you gave them Sir Gong, was it? How dare you pixelate me? Yay, I'm back. Should I have the pixelate go off for longer, Blue? Bonk. Dun.
When first I heard the tales, I could not help but scoff. Another queer tribe, I thought, with still queerer customs. Yet having borne witness to their rites, I cannot deny
Gone.
there's a certain logic.
Reduced to atoms.
A samurai will die for his lord without hesitation or regret. But this is not because he delights in such
Why not
sacrifice.
groan? Why not groan? There we go.
His death will serve a higher purpose. There is an awakening in that instant. When the heart sings, and the blood burns, and his soul finds peace.
This is really sad, but I'm really tired. I don't really care too much about this man.
There is comfort in that.
Just in my seat. Nice. Get caffeine. Well, I got caffeine-free Coke. Will that work? Plus, I want to go to sleep in like an hour.
Nay, we dare not permit ourselves that luxury, my friend, tempting though it may be.
Tempting.
Not while our loved ones yet remain in chains.
Nice. Stink. More cutscenes. Meanwhile, deep within the Dawn Throne. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Oh, it's these guys. The alternative choice. If we fail, they turn into slaves.
Bone Master Dog thinks you should do 20
Well, if there is a way
squats.
out, I can't see it. Shame we didn't learn much before they locked us up.
Damn it, I kind of need a piss.
Tis little wonder the Orinir won the last Nardum. These people leave naught to chop.
Nose. Hang on.
Hien, I've had something on my mind for a while, and now... In Alamigo, where I was born, I found it strange that for all the people who supported the Resistance, there were just as many who didn't. But then we came to this part of the world and met with the Confederacy and lots of ordinary domans, and almost every single one of them seemed content to just put up with things, no matter how bad they got.
Sometimes people are just, you know,
Bone Masked
done
Dog
with
has
shit.
added quote number 373. Damn it, I need to piss.
Damn it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go piss. I know I have to do the 20 squats for you at some point, but I'm gonna piss first. You gotta deal with some advertisements. Lol, no ads. No ads for Bone because Sir Gone is the pass from that. Lol, excellent, good to hear. Where is my, Alright, here is Just need to plug this in. There we go. Perfect. Done. All right, now I need to do the 20 squats. Literally, like, sat down, pressed some buttons, and then remembered I had squats that was requested 4 minutes ago. Here we go. Big stretch. Big stretch for the big boy. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good to be back for cures. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lol. Did you seriously try tricking me with 69? I know how to count. I know exactly how to count. You're not going to be able to trick me that way. And boop, there we go. And then Blue gives me this. My god, the emote just says, I know. What do you know, Blue? What do you know?
Zeebs is a cutie.
No, I'm not a cutie. You don't know anything.
Of course, and it's not like I don't understand them, but the thought of it made me so angry. After everything they'd been through, everything the Empire had done to them, how could they not rise up? How could they not fight back?
People are just tired to fight.
People are pragmatic creatures at heart.
Nope. I refuse.
They hold on to hope only until they taste true hardship. Then comes fear and regret. Safer not to dream, they conclude at last. For even should a day go by without some new disappointment, the next will only bring more of the same. And so they choose the more sensible option.
Not to worry, Bone Mask. Thank you for coming along. I greatly appreciate it.
They learn to abide the indignities and injustices, the pain and the shame, to accept them as normal. Such is the lot of most men. One cannot expect to spur them to action at a moment's notice.
You are too right.
But if one who has known their pain can convince them to strive for something greater and rekindle the fire in their hearts, then they will remember what they have lost, and they will rise.
Rousing speech in a jail cell.
I had someone like that once. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be, and he risked his life to show me the way.
Wait, he? Oh, yeah, Papa Limo. I totally forgot about that Lalafell.
Doing the same for others, with all your might and main. You know, when my homeland fell 25 years past, I was still in my mother's womb. Never have I known a free Doma.
That's not great.
But my father did, as did many of my fallen comrades, as do many of my people now. It may be no more than a dream to me, but if I do not chase it, then who will?
I don't know. Not me.
The way you carry it all, you're just the same.
As you?
Oh, no, not me. Definitely not me. I meant the Warrior of Light. Out there, somewhere. Doing what needs to be done. I won't have you put me to shame any longer. I'm going to seize the future I want, with my own 2 hands.
Nice. I obviously am not meant to be actually aware of this unless this is like an echo moment again. Next mission. You are ready to depart, I trust? Good. Then let us away. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Alright, back onto the bestest boy. Look at our boy. Look at him, look at him. Watch him. Watch him, watch him, watch him, watch him. He's just so cute! Look at him, he's just so cute! Look at this fucking Shibu! This is why dogs will always be better than cats. You're not gonna find a cat that's better than a Shibu. Quite frankly. Like, look at this. Oh no! Run away. Dun 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 dun. Look at this Shibu. Look at him go. He's just so precious. He's just so cute with his little scarf and little, like, prayer beads on his, like, little paw. Look at him. He's just so precious. Look at him. Jump. Jump. Good night, Grant. Not to worry, Sky. You have a good night as well. Have sleepies. Dun, 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 dun. Jump. Jump. Yee. Alright, so I need to get to the elevator thingy-majiggy. Look at him. Look at him go. Dun, 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 dun. I try to have him avoid the water. Yes, and it is the cutest doggo. Oh. Let's avoid those thingies. Dun, 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 dun. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Isn't he the fucking cutest? Look at him. He's just so precious. Meow. Deja vu. Do 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 do. Do do do. Cool mount. Mine's better. Dun, 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 dun. I just love how my guy's just like holding on to him. Only by the grace of the most. Yep. Yep, we're heading up to the Dawn Throne. Let me up. Dun 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 dun. Wait, is something? Oh, it's just the wind-up Admiral. Boom. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Hey, blue. Hang on, blue. You want to check out the new what happens when you do the the biggest fan redeem? I fixed. Oh, I didn't fix it, but what I did is I is I did the thingy-madiggy. I made zoom out. I improved it. I put in a different video, so then that way it's a lot shorter. It's like 2 seconds long tops, but you know, I reckon, you know, is probably a little more appropriate if people are gonna like spam to be my biggest fan, because it's only like 100 points increase each time. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. All that you have seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. No secret stratagems, you say? No secret stratagems, you say? That is well. I expected as much. The Dotharl are not schemers. They live only for war, for the contest of strength and will. They are fierce, aye, and to face one is to court death. Meet us on the field and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such were the words of the Khatun Sadu. He doesn't like that name. Speak not that devil's name in the presence of the most radiant. You bade us tell you of the Dotharl, yet you will not hear the name of their leader? After the last Nadam, she gave great offense. The most radiant brother called to him, and the woman the woman of the steppe, that he might look into their eyes and see if Nadama looked back. But the Gadon, that feral Udgan, she spat curses and called forth flames. She scorched the soil and refused to present herself. 3 days and nights had we fought to claim the Dawn Throne, and still she shows Brother Magni such disrespect, such defiance.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back, Code. Such defiance. By rights should she pay with her life. Speak not another word, Batu, or you will pay with yours. You have returned after food. Hopefully it was delicious. I had burgers in the afternoon. Her words are air, as the Domans say. However, they are proof of your service to the sun. Go and fetch the others from their cell. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh! It's been a while since I've had... Actually, no, that's not true. I had pasta Thursday afternoon. I had it for lunch. I had mac and cheese. Macaroni! That's why it's called mac and cheese. Because the pasta's a macaroni. I just realized why it's shorthand to mac and cheese. I was like, what the fuck is the other ingredient to the mac and cheese? It's like pasta and cheese. What's the mac? And I honestly was trying to think of if there was like another... I was trying to think of like some sort of dairy product that was called mac, and I've only now realized that it's macaroni. That's the pasta. That's like the bendy, like the one with the grooves pasta it's called macaroni. So when you have macaroni and cheese, you're having...
Really?
Yes. Okay? It propped into my head. Do not blame me. I'm himbo as fuck, okay? Everyone calls it mac and cheese. My lord, Lys, you're unharmed. Thanks to you and Grant, we are free to return to Mol Io. I take it. By your deeds have you proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. You may return to the Mol and make ready for the Nadam on one condition. To fight in the Nadam is to be bound by it. Swear, here and now, to abide by the law of the steppe, to accept the supreme authority of the Kagan, whomever it may be. We swear. This guy is obviously thinking we're gonna fight for him, when in actuality we're gonna fight for the Mole, and the Mole are gonna win, and everyone's just gonna be so fucking butthurt for it. Dun 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 dun. Well done, my friends. I knew you would not fail. I should be glad to hear of your experiences with the Dotharl, but as the time is of the essence, let us convene en route. Come, come, Serena and the others are waiting. Yay. All right. Cookie for Jason. Dun, 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 dun. And then Sheep Snatcher is over there. Cookie once again for Jason. That's 2 cookies, Jason. What are you doing eating all these cookies? People might want those cookies. All right, hang on a sec. Back on the motorbike. Hair. Hair in my eyes. There we go. That's my dessert. Wow. 2 whole cookies. Oh. God, I had 1 health remaining and I fell on top of an enemy when I did that as well. I could really have, like, just killed myself at that moment, couldn't I? You came back from dinner as well. No, I figured you and Code have dinner around the same time, honestly. I figured that if Code had just come back for dinner and you're asking for cookies, you're obviously asking for dessert because you got done with dinner. I'm a smart Zeeb sometimes. I am sometimes a very smart, brilliant Zeebs.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't. Dun dun. Sugoi. Yep, take the blowgun. Use the blowgun to shoot the lost lambs. Oh, okay. Alright. Where the what blowgun? I don't have a blowgun. Oh my god, how far am I having to run? Not smart enough to know what the mac and cheese... They don't call it macaroni and cheese! They call it mac and cheese! It wasn't an obvious thing when I was thinking it out loud, okay? I've always shorthanded it to mac and cheese. I just never thought to, like, extend the language to macaroni and cheese. Oh, I remember now. Alright, so... 1. Oh, that's easy. Just 1? I thought I had to get multiple sheep that way. Never mind, then. I'm gonna pick up... I thought I had to pick up multiple sheep with this dart thing, but I guess I only had to get 1 of them. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Oh, I don't want to deal with that. I might need to get a few levels from a dungeon or something so I don't get annoyed by the terrain. Dun, dun. Pet the doggo. Can I pet the doggo? I want to pet the doggo. Let me select the doggo. Let me pet him. I want to pet the dog. You see this dog right fucking here, chat? I want to pet him. But it won't let me select him to do pets. Damn it. Yep, here's your fucking sheep. There you go. Get your sheep. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for the Aether Current. Awesome. I have 1 last Aether Current. And it's nowhere to be found. Although it is kind of funny that I still have, like, Ruby Sea nonsense to deal with. Don't. Alright, sprint. Maybe the Aether Current will come up in one of the main questline missions. That'd be nice. Jump, 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 jump. Did someone clip me, like, having my epiphany about the mac and cheese? I'd very much appreciate it. Oh, wait, I should have gone into the tent. Oh my god, I'm big! Ow, ow. Ow. Thank you for the 69 bits, bestest boy. Look at me, I'm Himbo. I'm extra Himbo, and then you took my shirt. Oh, okay, you had to do that winning combo. Thank the gods you are all right. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. But here you are, hale and whole, and you survived Bardam's metal. Blessed are we to have you as allies. With your strength, we may have a chance. Excellent. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. My friends, we are come to the final day of the Sagan Sar, to the Nadam. The battle will commence with the rising of the sun. The gnarl will scatter of the soil, and the steppe will be unbound. A great uvu will erupt from the cookie from bestest boy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's over. Stop looking at my titties. Stop looking at my pecs. They're mine. Mine, I tell you. Mine. You gonna stop? Cool. All will converge upon the light, and the warrior who claims it will win the day. Precious little time remains. Pray use it to prepare for the battle. Many of the loved ones have never taken part in a Nadam. They are nervous. Perhaps you might favor them with some few words. Ow. It would do much to ease their fears. Bujeg, at the behest of the Khatoon, you speak with us. You are kind to do so, and I am grateful. Do not underestimate the power of words. A warrior conquers one with his hands, but 1,000 with his head. Even you cannot fight forever. Wookie, once again, this time for Furry Cures. How are you not asleep yet, Furry? Meow. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Okay, so 2.5 hours. When we were young, my friends and I could scarcely wait to challenge Bardam's metal. We longed to become warriors. The day came and went, but we rarely fought men. Mostly beasts, and now we must stand against the Oranir and the Dotharl. You have seen them, taken the measure of them? Do you believe we can win?
This demands you drink.
Alright, fine, let me get my sippies. Thank you for the sippies. 'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Surely it is their will that we win, of course. And then we talk to... Alright, let's talk to Dorby. Ah, it is you! The one who helped the children with their chores. For that, I must thank you. Though mayhaps I will repay the favor in battle. Yes, I too will fight in the Nadam. Though you may not see me while you and yours contest the Uvu, my comrades and I will devote our efforts to preventing other tribes from interfering. We are few and we are weak, but we shall do what we can to aid you. Go, well traveler, and if it be the gods' will, let us speak again when the day is done. Cool. How strange this feeling, the thrill before battle, a battle in which I may die. People die, many of them in their sleep. We will fight, we will win, and we will return to Mealdald together. Yes, yes, of course we will. I must have faith. I must have courage. I have not always understood the motives of the gods, but I have accepted their guidance ever since I was a child. If they would have us fight, I must believe that they have their reason. So I shall fight with all my might, and if it is the gods' will, then we shall win. Great to have you here, Furry Cures, after you had your sleeps. Alright, cool. I talked to all the people. Boom, 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 boom. All right, back into here. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, damn, you're old. Alrighty. I sense a change in the people, their hearts soothed, their resolve strengthened, and this we owe to you. Ow. We are of the soil, the wind and the water. We are not conquerors, but we are yet to the children
right
of...
there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Fucking make me. Code's dead now. F's in the chat for Code. Thank you for the 100 bits. But we are yet the children of Naram. We are yet Zayla. We were made for battle, to kill and to be killed. We delight not in such things, but let no harm doubt that they are in our nature. Flesh, blood, bone, that which we's given, we offer unto the gods as tribute. This day we embrace death, ours and our enemies. Damn. So too must you embrace this truth, for this is who we are, who you are become as warriors of the steppe. It's unfair that Code just gets to have some one-ups. Why? May the gods guide you to victory. Absolutely. I will most certainly keep up with that. What is with my hand? What the... Huh. Interesting. All that remains is to wait for daybreak. Oh, Yoshi. Code, sorry. Have you seen a front-facing Yoshi yet? I shared with you in the TikTok that someone was like, ah, yes, everyone is like, you know, totally fine with having front-facing Mario and all these kinds of peeps, but no one wants to deal with a front-facing Yoshi. And they just show the Yoshi with this fucking, like, it has a very intimidating gaze, I'm gonna be real with you, with the fact of its big fucking nose. You are ready for battle, Grant? Yes, I am. Sign me up. I am over-leveled for this, and you have to cap me. Dun 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 dun.
Quote 130.
I see.
Did you get a bikini Code?
Lol. Have you not seen the art of my character facing forward? You don't have art of your character facing forward. I don't believe you having art of your character facing forward. They're always on the sides. Alright, so they did some magical shit.
The soil
not right
has
now.
been
I'm going
scattered,
into battle.
And the steppe reborn! Sanctified and unbound, she calls for a new Han! Go forth and claim her, Dothal, and bring death to all who bar your way!
Nah. You're gonna lose. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
It begins, Grandmother.
Yes. Come on, let's go.
Bone Masked Dog thinks you should do 20 squats.
Alright.
I must say, it's been a while. Is everyone ready?
Nope. I gotta do my 20 squats. Give me a sec, Ian. Gotta do my 20 squats. Oh, this is pain. Here we go. This is a sticker you have facing forward? Oh, good God. You had it as a sticker at the ready. Alrighty, here we go.
Bowmasky Dog paid me to say don't whine, be a big Zeebs and do your squats.
I'm doing my squats. And now I gotta do them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's not a very high himbo rating. 18, 19, 20. Thank you for the 20 squats, Bone. Alright, now I'm ready, Hyun.
A samurai is always ready! You shall remember this soon enough once I have taken to the field.
Absolutely.
So we take on all comers, and then it's off to Doma. I can't wait.
Sounds good.
Thank you, my friends. Upon the soil of one and all shall our deeds be inscribed.
Neat. You guess you're neither cute nor himbo? Ah, don't sell yourself short. It's just tricky. It's not easy being both cute and himbo. Take it from me. I'm 100% himbo, 0% cute. Blue is 100% cute, 0% himbo. It's a very difficult thing. No, I do not want to do the auto advance. Once you arrive at the Uvu, you must claim it for Maul, but be warned, the warriors of other tribes can do so as well, and only the first will be crowned. Prevent your opponents from claiming Uvu and endure their assault to win the Nadame. Cool. I wasn't properly remembering all that.
O Mother of the Dusk, and
they said
to
Grant!
Victory, guide them all.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we're meant to have the birds. To triumph, you must race from the mole towards the Uvu in the distance. The Uvu lies to the south. I will lead the way.
To say, so I will be using my face chainsaw noises.
Bird. Am I meant to, like... I'm sorry, but I'm gonna fucking ignore them. Where is... Where is it? I'm a tank. Were you expecting me to just, I don't know, not accept this? Oh my god, this is so dumb. Excuse me while I salt the earth. dumb. Was I meant to do this? Was I allowed to just, you know, not care about any of the AD and just be like, right, we have to take on the Uvu? I will claim the Uvu.
Has added quote number 374. This is so dumb. Excuse me while I sort the air.
God, this is ridiculous. I am literally standing on this thing for like the last 2 minutes. This is my daily reminder that Johnson is another name from Willie. You think you... Oh, do I have to use it? Oh, okay. That would make a little more sense. Makes sense. Damn. That took me a while to catch on. I was like, yeah, I'll just fight you. Like, come on, come on. I will fight every single one of you, and I will decimate the population of the steppe to win. You came. Lol. Came. As I knew you would. For you too are a warrior of the steppe. Yes, but the difference between you and me is I'm a win. I salute you, traveler, and you should be honored to face you alone, but the Dotharl thirst for blood and will suffer no duels. Oh my goodness. You guys are all gonna die. Mm-hmm. Bear witness, Father Azim, the soil shall drink deep of blood this day. Dun 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 dun.
Rise, brothers of the sun! Know your place!
Hearken to the chaos, brothers! your soul sing!
Down before me!
Leave this one to me!
Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
It's not enough!
The sun cannot be extinguished.
Look at me winning. Did it! My victory royale. Observe.
The steppe has spoken. Then the Hanis.
Me. Get fucked. All of you lost to a bunny.
The Maul have won. The Dawn Throne is ours.
We did it. And you, my friend, you were magnificent. Magnificent and, not a little terrifying.
I aim to please. Do 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 do
What a strange tale this has become. To think I suffered than to live.
On your guard, Utun. The wind warns of men in iron.
Oh, can't I catch a break? Oh, it's this dude again. Sir gets his ass kicked every, like, you know, expansion or something. And you brought a mechanical spider with you.
I thought I'd find you here, Eosian! Dearest of all my enemies!
I'm gonna be real, I always forget your name, even though it's written right there. Grinawad.
Today's the day I finally get to kill you. And then they'll give me a shiny medal and my choice of posting. Bloody perfect it is!
No, it's not perfect because you're gonna fail.
Kill him! Kill them all!
What is with your nose?
Dearest of all his enemies, eh? Congratulations. Hearken to me, honored warriors of the steppe! Our enemies intrude upon this sacred ground Have you yet the strength to oppose them?
Yeah.
You forget to whom you speak, Doman. We are the Undying Ones. We are Dothal.
If this be the will of the mole and their Han, so be it. The sun shall abide by the lore of the steppe.
Excellent. We're gonna kick their ass. Warriors of the steppe, with me! Dun 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 dun. Excuse me while I pull every single one of these enemies, because I cannot let other people have fun.
Time to get serious!
This blow shall end you!
Mark well and learn!
There is a lot going on right now.
For you, Father! Let us be about it!
Why does he sound like Orlando Bloom?
Let naught be left in our wake! How it burns!
Heal or die!
Bugger, bugger, bugger!
Oh, is that your move there?
I eyed you!
Damn, she's good. That was fun. That was awesome. Thank you as well, Velk, for telling me that I had to, like, you know, engage the Uvu to progress the mission. Because I would have just been sitting there attacking everyone that got near me.
What do I have to do?
Not fight for the Empire would be a good start.
I need more men, more weapons, more power!
You will have none of those things.
Ah!
As if we'd lose
Bye.
to the likes of him. And we're only going to get stronger. Stronger and stronger until we're strong enough to take back everything they stole.
Hell yeah. He sure can run in his full suit of armor. That's pretty impressive.
I have kept my promise, Serena. They are yours to command.
Oh, yes, of course.
Don't be timid. Dun, 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 dun.
Brothers and sisters of the steppe, the Nardum is ended, and we Mol now claim the Dawn Throne. No demands shall we make of you, save these. Heed our comrades' words, and honor the law of the steppe.
There's that man again in the bikini. Hopefully they're still gonna, like, not do any big problems on the steppes.
Before I fought for the Mol, I fought for my homeland, for Doma.
Cool. More information.
To Doma, would you have us go to fight your war? Very well. The battlefield matters not, nor else the enemy. In battle do our souls burn bright.
Oh, okay. I'm honestly surprised.
Better the Mol's law than that of the sun. Arrogant and foolhardy were their pronouncements. Already you and yours show better sense.
Yes, by forcing you guys to fight in a war that is not concocted by you, or being, you know, run with opposition from your common enemy, you are instead fighting in a foreign war to deal with a foreign enemy that does not yet know to deal with you. But I guess, you know, when you're dealing with a, you know, colonizing empire, they are always your enemy.
Jotun and her brood may be, but they will deliver you naught. We will deliver you your kingdom.
Just fuck already. Honestly, the two of them, like fucking headstrong tsunderes right here. He clearly wants a headstrong kind of woman, but wants them to like sort of serve under him and to understand that he brings the, you know, food to the table. She will never accept that kind of gender role and very much wants to live with the fact that through the merits of her actions and through her history, she brings food to the table. But they're just... There is a lot of fan art of these two, isn't there?
Weak and few as we are, the Mol will fight for Doma too, if you will have us.
Yes. Every, like, force will help us. We're not going to say no to a few.
I believe naught remains but to return to Doma at the head of a Zayla army, my lord. I cannot wait to see the look on Yugiri's face.
Yeah.
Nor I. We shall depart as soon as our forces are assembled and rejoin our comrades. And then, my friends, we shall bring freedom to the people of Doma!
Yeah! Awesome. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Cooking good. Alright, Hien. Your Imperial friend has truly incapable timing. Had he come even a few moments earlier, he might actually have stood a chance. In any event, that is 2 battles won in a single... 2 battles won... 2 battles won in a single day, which, by my reckoning, gives us twice the chance to celebrate. But first, I pray you grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to freeing my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire. I am in your debt. Of course, if all goes to plan, this is like to be but the first of many such debts. Yet I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, out of gratitude to the Kami for seeing fit to send you hither. Yay. Is there another blue tick somewhere that I'm missing? No, it's most likely going to be in like these, you know, shielded areas, unfortunately. Oh, no, never mind. We get the Aether Current here. Glory to the Khan. Yay. How So how many missions is that? Glory to the... Oh, we're all... So 66 to 67. All right, so we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is mission number 7. Ah, but it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Temulon and Katun. Yay. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Bum 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 ba-da-da-da. Wait. Ba-da-da-da. Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of our triumph. In that instance, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nadam, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. If it is not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to go and speak with them? A single gesture for those with whom you shared the battlefield. Yay. Gozetsu just being like, yeah, handshake. Yeah. Alrighty. Repair gear. Repair all. Thank you. There we go. What else do you have? Okay, so cool shit. Neat. And then a good number of tools at the level 60 range, which we've not yet hit with our what's-a-mahoozies. Zoom. 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 Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Oronir and the Dothal and won. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fear as I had never known. But then I saw you charge with Serena and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Uvu and were declared Khan. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. I say, would you be willing to show us again? Victory Tory pose. Yeah! Look at me go, swinging that sword. Hell yeah. I'm just a fucking badass, aren't I? Just a regular bat. Look at me go! Hell yeah. Dun 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 dun. Aye, that's the stuff of legends. That's the Khan in all his splendor. Praise be to the Khan and to the gods for guiding him to us. Glory to the Khan and his comrades, forever and forever. 100 years, the Khan. Woo! Probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but it is what it is. Dun 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 dun. Victory! Da 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 dun. Yay! Alrighty. Oh wait, we have to go inside the yurt. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Ah, Grant, I am told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how much we might best express your gratitude to you. Mere words did not seem sufficient. Yay. This is a morinkhor, a traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest heroes, like Bardam and Chaka, are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it. But even if not, you may look on to Mournkur and remember this time, this place, as we will when we hearken to the music. Ah, cool. Nice. dun, 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 dun. And we get another cool present thingy-madiggy. What is your thingy-madiggy? At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You are right. To whom much is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourselves so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us your blessings to participate in the Nadam, and you who saved my lord Hien from certain death? Doma is in your debt, and you will ever be friend to them all. And we to you, Gozetsu. A thought occurred to me. If you wish to return to Yanzila with all haste, the passage to the south of Duskthrone would offer the most direct route. The Dotharl sealed it with their magics during the Domain Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there was a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Dotharl. Before that, might we visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. Yay. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be very happy to see us so soon after we beat him. What is this old lady saying? Nema made us for warless. Ever since we came into this world, we have fought. In the Nadam, blood was shed and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson and Zalia wept. But crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning. We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatred. The Nadam is the Nadam, and what comes after is what comes after. Yay. If you say so, the Dawn Throne first, then. Yes, and I shall accompany you. I shall accompany you. Awesome. Alrighty. Now, the good news is since we did all the Aether Currents, get ready to see some cool shit. This is our boy. This is our bestest boy. He barks, and he also wags his tail. Check this shit out. But now, since we've gone through all the Aether Currents, he flies! Look at him! Hang on, I need to set him this way. Look at him! He's sticking his tongue out while we fly. Isn't he just the fucking cutest? Dun, 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 dun. Look at him go. Look at him fly. Isn't he the best? He's just sticking his tongue out. He's so cute. Ah! Oh, hang on. I kind of overstepped that. Wait, did I attune to this thingy-madiggy? Yes, I did attune to this thingy-madiggy. Dun, dun. Dive bomb! Concentrated fire! The sun is disinclined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming. Humble as ever. Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azim, and you are not. Your triumph in the Nadam does not raise you to such heights. Where's your buddy? Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nadam. His hurts are grave, and he requires rest, but he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not become a con. We are not allies, traveler. Far from it. The Nadam will come again, and with it, our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the Mole? Nay, The Mole are beholden to the will of the gods, and they would not have us reside here. The Oranir and the Budaga may remain. We are for Yanzia, and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Iron Men. I remember our pact. Sound the call, and the Oranir will answer. Fully glad I am to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but we'll send for you soon. The gods are kind. I am sure that Oranir will prove a great boon in the days to come. Of the dusk, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning. Oh my god, is he gonna pull the fucking moves on her? Look into my eyes, child. See you, Azim? Are you my Nama? Are you fucking kidding me? Is he, like, just gonna... I know not of what you speak, Brother Magni, but I am certain you are mistaken. Quite. We should get going right now. This guy, that dude, right fucking, not there, but, you know, up there, fucking danger. He wants to bone. He wants to bone oh so fucking hard. It is hilarious. Alrighty, hang on. Shibu Inu time. Alright, watch this shit. He's gonna fly. Dun 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 dun. Meow. Meow. Oh, look at that. Just a smooth transition from land to air. Becky, let me smash. Actually, I wonder, can I do that with my Twitch speaker bot? Hang on a second, hang on a second. Generic speaker. Because that's with the Microsoft Sam, isn't it? So, Becky, let me... And then the pitch is like 0.3.
Becky, let me smash.
Nah, it doesn't sound the same. What is, like... Dun, 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 dun.
Becky, let me smash.
Oh, wait, I overshot it. Hang on. Alright, back to the generic... Because it's like a low tone, so maybe the pitch needs to be twice and the rate needs to be half?
Becky, let me smash.
0.01.
Becky, let me smash. Becky, let me smash. Becky, let me smash.
Maybe it's a different voice? Like... Where did it... The fuck? Dubbed with text-to-speak each lines. I wish it would tell me which one, like, what's the TTS voice? TTS voice responsible for Lemmy Smash. Like... Is it... What the... Nope, nope, don't go to that. I wish it could tell me the text-to-speech responsible. Because, like, I've got, like, all of Amazon Poly. I got a shit ton of voices I could be using. Is it meant... Like, maybe it's another one? What other speech engines can I get? I can get Google, Watson, Azure, Acapella. Microsoft David 0. Okay, Microsoft Sam. Microsoft Sam TTS. Yep, okay, that is definitely the voice. So, alright, so is it not for part of Microsoft Speech API 4.0, which was released in 1998. I only have the SAPI 5, however. Microsoft Speech API 4.0. I'll just, like, find an offline source for the API 4.0, and then I'll just, like, save the... I'll just save the results and such like that. So, I'll stop dicking around with voices and nonsense. I'll get back into my thing. The Khan and his warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you on our journey south, bound for Yanzia, where our comrades await us. How fare you in the wakes of the Nadaim? Many were wounded, some few to the death. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle. A good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. And mayhaps one who went before them also. Gesser Seed has quickened in his lover. When the child is born, we shall see who awaits behind its eyes. Wow. The fucking horny levels in the last two, like, fucking conversations. The first one was, let me smash, you are the reincarnation of a god, and, man, that last warrior, before he died, he nutted in his woman. Ridiculous. Alrighty, we must look to the next Natum. We must grow strong of body and mind, and your war will help us do so. Say the word, and we will fly to the field. Fly, fly, fly! Of that, I have no doubt. For you are Dothar. Dothar. Dun, dun. There is one more thing we must ask of you. The magics you use to seal the passages to the south, will you unmake them? If that be your wish, when next we come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Natum. Ha! And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Aught less would be a disappointment. I wonder if she has a thing for gilfs. Like, because of, like, this whole reincarnation thing. I wonder if she thinks she's, like, an old soul and such. And so she, like, looks to older characters and is like, ah, yes, you are more appropriately aged for me than, you know, someone that's, like, biologically speaking my age. Do not fail to call on us, Khan. The preening prince and his little yellow band will not kill half as many Iron Men as we Dothar. I have never been a mother. It is a strange feeling to carry another in one's own flesh. I cannot wait to welcome the child into this world and meet the warrior within. Hey, the warrior within is a title for a Prince of Persia game. Random mount time. Oh, fuck yeah, we got the bird! Bird. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Well, a bird, bird. Bird is a word. Maya, 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 yeah, da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Would have been cooler if he had a saddle. Serena! You can still hear the eagle to this day. Sadu Khatum has done her part. This passage will deliver you to Doma. It is here we must part ways, until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Serena, and tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. Yay. I love gifts. I absolutely love gifts. Do you like gifts, chat? Oh, it's a red... Wait. Is this a banner of the Mole tribe? I don't know if it could fit in the palm of your hand, but sure. It is not the most practical of gifts, but nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma or your homeland, Lys, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The Mole place their faith in the gods, and in turn, they shepherd us. They watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in the Nadam, blood will be shed, your lands engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yet, as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life. There is liberation. Whee! Thank you for your prayers, Serena. We shall remember them. Until we meet again. Excuse me. Goodbye, tiny lady. That was a cool area. And we now have a banner. I can't wait to hang it up into the home I do not have. I don't have a home, chat. Like, there is no property in this area. Hi there, Z. I'm doing alright. I wonder what Yugiri will have to say when we tell her of our adventures. One of the side quests in this area. Again, I don't have a home. Time has come for Lord Hien to return to Doma. Right then, to the House of the Fierce, with me, my friends. Cookie for the doggo. Here's your cookie. Thank you for the head pats. There's trigger warnings for that side quest. Oh. I don't know what you're talking about. Meow. Dun 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 dun. Hey, a tiger. I have not used this road before, but I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Neat. Dun dun dun. Wait, have I already been here? Oh, I have already been here. Wait, am I already, like... Oh, this makes my life so much easier. Here we are. I wonder if they all gathered inside. Waiting, perhaps. Expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do. The music stopped like so suddenly, I thought I crashed my game. But nah, I'm still good.
Brothers and sisters, Pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Yay, and it looks like we have like an aetheryte here in the house.
Lord Hien.
Yugiri just totally infatuated with the Lord.
Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphinaud and Alizé Levieux, I presume? I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
Yep.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Yep.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen.
I almost worried I had to do their work as well for the Confederacy, but I'm glad I didn't have to work with that.
You have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hien. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
Aha.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
Cool.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation.
Massive, you say?
That the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
Pockets.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
Then victory will be ours.
The Han has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue.
Yay. Oh, so close to 69 there.
I call
so close.
25 years of oppression.
Oh, Paul, 99%! You absolute cutie. Nice work.
We will prevail.
Yay! We got more resistances. Getting a little bit of experience. We've entered a sanctuary. Ah, once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Grant. Ah, yes, there is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alizé and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the aetheryte here to its former glory, and I am pleased to inform to you that we succeeded. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least. Yay! I can now attune to this thing. Hell yes. Awesome. Bruno, 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 Bruno. Nice. Love those emotes. Attuning time. Yay. Alright. Yeah, I'm in a sanctuary, so I can just, you know. Alright. I am going to end the stream here. Hang on a second. I need to start pressing multiple buttons. Multiple buttons are going to be pressed once things load. Press this button. Press this button. we are ending it here. It has been... I know I have, like, I had to do, like, 45 missions before I get done with this DLC / expansion. I should really say expansion. It's not DLC. But that wasn't going... But we went through, like, maybe 8. So we're still a ways from completion. But it was... I'm going to be real with you. I was a little bit worried of how I was going to feel with this expansion. But the last few missions we got was awesome. I absolutely enjoyed it. It's a shame there wasn't any dungeons, because, like... for me to like invite Velk or anyone else into, but overall it was still a fairly good run. I feel it was really enjoyable. Now then, we need to have a look at who we can go and raid. For some reason the middle of my screen is still, there we go, now it's no longer blank. Now I have the middle of my screen. Hope you have a good day. It's a good evening for me, actually, doggo. But, you know, I know a lot of you might be in the States and such like that and, you know, might be dead tired. But do not worry. There is another time you're able to catch me, and that will actually be tomorrow morning. I am actually going to be awake in the morning and doing a stream and trying to get through the rest of Resident Evil 4, actually. Aw, thank you for the hug. Exerting 77% of their hug. Excellent. So yeah, so I will be online again tomorrow morning. Sunday morning for me, it will be Saturday morning for most of the Americans, and we're going to see how far we can get through Resident Evil 4 Remake. It's going to be at the beginning of the day, so if I end up getting into like one of those weird like grinds where I'm like, I got to keep going and it gets into the evening, I have more than enough time for that, especially since I don't have to go to work on the Monday, but we'll see how it is. I'm very hopeful to seeing more of you there. And let's have a look at who is online and who we can go and raid. Let's see. Kai, Yin, Pray, Teacup. Alright, so we're gonna go and raid into Ryder the Sausage. They are right now playing a little bit of Pokemon Infinite. And, hang on a second, let me just see if I can... Ryder. There it is, Ryder the Sausage. We're gonna go raid into Ryder. And, I'm gonna go with my... Actually, I don't know if that's actually an emote we can use. Where is my normal emotes? We'll go with the Ewats. And then... Have you caught the zebra Pokemon yet? So we're going to go with that raid message. This is our raid message we're going to go for this evening as they're playing Pokemon Infinite and doing some fun fusions. Hopefully it's not going to be too long before... And I want to say thank you everyone who came along to tonight's stream. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed this stream while... Now, like, you know, getting back into 3D feels nice. I won't be on 3D tomorrow morning, unfortunately, because of the CPU issues with running Resident Evil 4 on my PC. But I will be getting a CPU later on in the future. And if you want to stay up to date on any of my things, you can check me out on Discord or on my Twitter. I will normally send out announcements in either of those two for my next stream. You're welcome to also check my Twitter schedule as I try and keep that up to date. But for now, I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.